number lines for all of the other problems, but now we are going to do it without number lines. So it says in Orlando it is 10 degrees, let me read this. It says one winter day the temperature in Houston is 8 degrees Celsius. Find the temperature in these other cities. So we're gonna go and use this 8 degrees Celsius probably for all of our problems is what I'm assuming. In Orlando, for letter A, it says it is 10 degrees warmer than it is in Houston. So in Houston, it is 8 degrees. In Orlando, it is 10 degrees warmer. So think about going to the right on our number line. And so if we're going warmer, we are adding. So we would be at 18 degrees Celsius. You're going to do B for me. I'm going to do C, and you're going to do D. All right. So do B for just now. It says in Salt Lake City it is 8 degrees colder than it is in Houston. So this is Houston, and it's 8 degrees colder in Salt Lake City. So if I subtract those, I get 0 degrees Celsius. Now, for Minneapolis, we start at 20 degrees, and Houston has that 8 degrees. Now, the issue is we got to figure out which one goes first. So it says in Minneapolis, it is 20 degrees colder than it is in Houston. So we're going to start at Houston, that means, and we're going 20 degrees colder. As you can see, there is no sign in front of this 8, which means it's positive, but this negative sign connects with this 20. And so we have a positive and a negative number. If you think about our number line, 0 being here, 8 being here, we're going 20 degrees colder. So we're going over here on this negative side, right? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to subtract these two. We're going to do 20 minus 8, and you should get 12. And because the negative sign is attached with the larger number, it is also going to have a negative. It's going to be negative 12 degrees, which you could have seen here on this number line, right? We started at 8 and we went to negative 20 this way. So now we're in the negatives over here, right? Negative 2, negative 4. So our answer is going to be negative 12. For D, it says in Fairbanks, it's 10 degrees colder than it is in Minneapolis. Well, we know in Minneapolis right here it's 20. So it's 20. I'm sorry, it's not 20. We found that it was 12 because that's what we did the math for. So in Minneapolis it's negative 12 degrees, and it's now 10 degrees colder. So think of your number line. Here's 0, here's negative 12, and we're going negative 10 more, 10 colder. So we're going to be going even more negative. So our answer is still going to be negative. And if we count 12 plus 10, we'd get 22. So here's the little trick. When you have two negatives, or subtraction signs, whatever you think of them as, you add them and you keep the sign. When you have one without and one with, it stays with whatever's the largest number. So because 20 had the negative or subtraction sign, it attached to our answer. If it was flipped around and the 8 had the negative sign, it would actually be positive because 20 is larger, right? So that's the way you've got to think about it. We're going to try our exit ticket as well.